What's going on, everyone? It's Abdallah, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battles here. Before we get started, I would love it if you guys hit that like button to show your support. It always helps out. Thanks. Alright, so this is a battle that I took from one of my live streams. Typically on my live streams, I say no Megas, no Ubers, but Spencer decided to be funny and bring his Mewtwo, his Yveltal, and his Zygarde. Zygarde I don't mind so much because he's not technically classified as an Uber. And I've got a couple Zygardes lying around that I use on my teams competitively. But either way, I'm worried about those guys because I don't know what the heck this Mewtwo's going to want to do. If it Mega Evolves, I don't even know what Yveltal does. Oh man, but his other Pokemon, his, what is that, Simipour, Delphox, and Venusaur, those guys are throwaways. I'll knock those guys out really quickly. So, I guess the biggest threat I'm going to be facing is Mewtwo. Heck, like one of the strongest Pokemon in the game, minus Arceus. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so what I need to do is I need to bust out the Sticky Web. In case Mewtwo decides to switch out, he'll be hit with Sticky Web on his way in. So I don't really care if I get hit by a Psychic and get all the way down to my Focus Sash. But right now, since I know I'm faster, I'll be able to Volt Switch the heck out of there and go into Goodra. And Goodra's my specially defensive sponge that I use to take all sorts of special hits. Now, I know that Mewtwo is very, very specially oriented. So, it looks like he's going for Thunderbolt. So, he revealed Psychic, Thunderbolt. No idea what else he's going to want to do. Ice Beam is an awesome move for Mewtwo. But it looks like he's not using it, so he probably doesn't have it. Now, I get the special defense drop here, which sucks. So, my longevity against this Mewtwo is going to be pretty short. Now, that Dragon Pulse did a big chunk. But he's going to stall me away. Now, he's got Recover, and he's got the ability called Pressure. Now, every single move that you use against Mewtwo, the power points involved are doubled. So that means that if your attack has, 10 power points, you're going to use 2 every time you attack him. So, literally, Mewtwo can stall you out if he just continuously uses Recover. And my Goodra is Assault Vest, so all I have are attacks. There's no way that I could go around getting PP stalled. Alright, so now that I notice that my Dragon Pulses aren't really doing so much, I'm trying to bank on some hacks here. Either burn hacks, paralysis, poison, anything. I'm practically begging for it because my Goodra's health is at 50% right here, and he is not going to be able to survive too much longer. So I try the Sludge Bomb in hopes for the poison. I try the Fire Blast in hopes for the burn. I don't know, but I'm running out of power points on all of these moves really quickly. And he knows that too. So he's revealed his entire set here. He's got Aura Sphere, he's got Psychic, Thunderbolt, and Recover. I missed the Fire Blast there, which is pretty unfortunate, because that would have been a totally different outcome. But anyway, I go for the T-Bolt right here and hope for the Paralysis that my next Pokemon will come in, but it doesn't happen. So usually when I fight these Uber teams that I'm totally not prepared for, I get hacks in my favor, but that's definitely not the case. Alright, so Galvantula here. He's going to come in. I know that I'm faster than Mewtwo, so I'm going to bust out a Thunder just to knock him out and get this guy out of here. You know, get this Mewtwo out. It looks like Spencer didn't EV train his Ubers. It looks like he just freshly caught them, threw them in his box, and then busted out a team with them. So I'm thankful in that, you know, or else frickin' he would have been super faster and annihilated me even more. So I'm going to go for Volt Switch here because I know that a Fire move is going to be coming. And if a Fire move comes, Tyrantrum's a perfect counter to Fire attacks because he quad resists it. So this Flamethrower is not going to do much. But if I did get burned, that would have sucked. So either way, he switches up his moveset. He goes to Grass Knot, and that does a lot of damage. But it was a crit, so that's not too bad. Alright, so I'm going for Thunder Fang here in hopes that I can knock him out, but I just barely miss it. He goes for Grass Knot one more time. I know I can live one, so I stay in, go for another Thunder Fang. Alright, so that means that 2 of his pokes are down. He's got his Venusaur, he's got his Simipour. Now, Simipour is a piece of garbage. I mean, this thing doesn't even belong in such a high tier that he's playing at. Simipour doesn't even belong in OU at all. This thing's attack is abysmal. So, and its defense are terrible. I don't even know. It doesn't belong with the likes of Tyrantrum, that's for sure. So I knew that I can knock it out with a Thunder Fang. Here comes Venusaur. I'm thinking, okay, well, what is he going to do to me? Sludge Bomb? That's not very effective. A Grass move? Not very effective. I'll survive it. So I go for Ice Fang, risking it. But I'm able to knock him out. If he was fully EV trained, I would have thought that he would survive it. Well, here comes Yveltal. I have no idea what this thing's going to do. Usually Oblivion Wing, sometimes Sucker Punch. No idea. So I'm going to go into Excadrill just so I can take any kind of dark move or any other move that he's got. But the animation for Oblivion Wing is awesome. Wow, so cool. So I'm able to do that. I go for the Swords Dance right here, simply because I know I can take another Oblivion Wing, and since I can, I'm banking on the one-shot. I'm hoping I can one-shot this dude. And since I'm using the Excadrill that I have with the Poison Jab, and not the Rock Slide, I'm hoping that it'll take him out. And it doesn't, so pretty lame. But he decides to mix up his moves here and go for Dragon Rush. A Dragon move on a Steel-type Pokemon? I don't think so. Luckily for me, I survived with 1 HP. That is amazing. Excadrill, you rock, dude. So, the hacks are in my favor right over here, since pretty much I didn't get any paralysis or any status on that Mewtwo. But I'm able to live it on 1 HP, knock him out, and kill myself with the Recoil. I know that all he has left is his Zygarde, and I know that I'm packing Ice Fang, so this is going to be 4 times super effective against Zygarde. So this is going to be game, set, match right over here. And plus, he's not going to be able to outspeed me due to the Sticky Web. So here comes that Ice Fang. Bam! Double Crunch. Out of here. And on top of that, I get a crit. Wow. So that was like times 8 super effective or something. Crazy. Alright, well that was it. The battle against Spencer's semi-Uber team. It was like half Uber, half garbage. No offense to Venusaur and Delphox, but... Either way, it was very fun trying to work around those pokes, especially that Mewtwo. Oh my gosh, if that Mewtwo was EV trained properly and had a good moveset, I would have gotten owned. That's it. Hands down. Well, thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to watch this episode with me. Be sure to comment about what you thought of the battle or what you enjoyed most about it in the comment section below. If you didn't already, click on that like button, help support the series, and while you're hitting that like button, click that subscribe button to stay updated on everything Pokemon Y. If you're interested in battling with me, I'd love it if you stop by the weekend live streams here on YouTube. Every Saturday and Sunday, 4 p.m. Central, I battle and trade with subscribers. It's a fun time. You should actually come and check it out. So, until next time, I will talk to you guys later. See ya.